Alright, today we're going to attempt to turn this to a new aquaponics system. The plan right now is we're going to take the container out of the cage, take these off, should be able to lift that out. We're going to cut the container, the rack system down and cut the container down. I'm looking at maybe 175. Cut this at the 175 gallon line. It's 275 total. What I'm thinking is cutting this around here and basically taking this whole middle section out. That's more than enough for my flood and drain here. I think it's about a foot or so. And then we'll have from here down as our fish tank. So, and top will get flipped over and that'll be our grow area. And the bottom will be our fish tank. Was able to pick this thing up here for 80 bucks. It had syrup in it from I think it was a distillery also, kind of like the barrel I got. It's a different kind of syrup sweetener thing they had, and so it's food grade and no harsh chemicals or anything like that in there before. I do have some silicone because this here, so that way we're going to tighten that down as tight as we can get it. And once I get it flipped over, I'm going to put some silicone on there. And, I mean, this thing's in great shape. I kind of feel bad cutting it up, but as long as I can get another one, because these will be great for the rainwater system this year. I might use a few of these and expand that out. But alright, so right now, this is a little star bit. So I got my set. I'm going to take these off, like I said, pull this out. Alright, well, that didn't go quite as planned. Did my tracing around the edges and totally jacked up, spacing and making it straight. Well, it was straight, it just wasn't level on all the sides. But hey, ended up using the drill with a spade bit, put a hole in it, and a sawzall. But I'm not too worried about it. It ain't got to be perfect. I got plenty of time to clean it up. I mean, could be worse, right? So that's gonna be our grow train, or our where our stuff's gonna grow mainly, our flood and drain, and this is gonna be our tank. So I'm gonna throw. Well, actually, next I gotta cut this cage. Like I said, cutting this out of here, and then I'll end up coming back through here and probably cut some of that. It just all really depends on how it sits in the end. I think once I get it where it's going to go, I'm going to dress up around the edges with some old pallet wood anyways. So I'm not extremely concerned. So let's see how good this Sawzall does taking this apart. Alright, finally got this thing inside and set up the way I want it. Took a while to figure out exactly where I wanted it and stuff because I got a little gap in the ball there. But what I ended up doing is where this was above, I left it up where I didn't need to sit it on here. And the reason for that is any kind of splashing or anything. Just going to keep more of the water inside. So I got to put in bulkhead. Right, I'm going to put it right here in the corner. That way it'll be draining out right here. And that way if I need to work on it or mess with it or make it longer or shorter, it's right here, easy to get to. Just silicone this. You can see all of this cake that, I mean, I thought about just filling the whole thing up with silicone. I got close. I just cut open the tube and put on a glove, scooped it out, and lathered it up. Got this level. You can see back here even. I want to show this too. I didn't cut this off, I just cut it in like the corners in a couple places to fold it down once again, because this is where it's going to be coming out, and I'll probably pull it under here from a downspout from coming out my belt siphon, and it's going to go here to help irrigate the water. I'll probably end up putting an air stone in here too eventually, but that way, so when it's agitating the water, just something to help a little of the splash out. You can kind of see that. And it's a long ways this way, and this is a long ways that way. And I got this part of it sitting on here. And to make this even, it took a bit. It was 3 cinder blocks, and then a paver, and then I believe that's a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch piece of wood. So I got that flush on the back. It's sitting on there. These pieces are back on. This is a little over. As of now, I really don't mind. I mean, I'm not sitting anything on here, so it's not a big deal to have that up. But that's what I got for now. Next, I need to put some water in here, put my bulkhead in, and yeah, we'll go from there. After that, once we got water in here, we can pump water up and check the bulkhead, check that, make sure it doesn't leak. I don't have anything under there right now, which I can use that for storage or other stuff. I'm sure I can figure something out with it. But if it leaks, at least I can throw a pan under there and catch it without it ruining the basement. And that's probably what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put a pan under there just in case to test it and make sure it does hold the water good. So that's what we got for now. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more of this done tonight. At least try to get some water in here and maybe work on